Through my interest of Japan and the study of Japanese, they both started complementing each other.
Wow, how about you? Really?
Well, when I started Ishido and Jodo, I came from a kendo background, so I had a little bit of head start when I started Ishido and Jodo. But when I started kendo, yeah, there was a lot of new things to take on and new kind of norms when you first start practicing kendo.
Well, I think actually some of the attraction of the martial arts, the Japanese martial arts, is that they have so much discipline. And there's so many forms that you have to stick to, you know.
Right.
I definitely found it very attractive.
Really?
Because you get to train not just yourself, you get to train your mind and your body, and it becomes a whole, you know, a complete union.
Right.
Yeah.
So you start thinking different?
Definitely. I mean, you learn to look at yourself through that because you're not just chipping away, you know, at each other. You're chipping away at your bad spirits, you know, at the same time. Yeah.
All right. So what kind of training do Lucy and Aurélien do to improve their skills? We went to film them at their training hall in Japan.
Lucy and Aurélien train at the Shinbukan Ishido Dojo in the outskirts of Tokyo. Once a week, they come here to work on their Jodo techniques. Their instructor, Shizufumi Ishido sensei, is ranked 8th dan. Ishido sensei has taught overseas for more than 30 years, and he currently trains 4 foreign students at his dojo here in Japan. During practice, Lucy and Aurélien call out louder than any of their fellow students. They both take their practice very seriously. Even during breaks, they kneel formally and watch other students.
見るのも勉強だったりする。
勉強です。これが上手とか、これちょっと違っているんじゃないかなと、いつもそれを見てわかるんですね。
もうずっと正座しててもしびれないんですか？
最初は正座するんですが、ちょっと痛くなる時は、もうできなくなりますから。
Occasionally, Lucy and Aurélien practice in pairs with other students. Ishido sensei offers advice to Aurélien's partner. And now Aurélien has to partner his instructor. It's a rare opportunity for him to learn directly with Ishido sensei as an opponent.
先生の動きってどうですか？
素晴らしかった。
Lucy and Aurélien are currently trying to learn some of Jodo's classic old-school techniques. The 12 designated routines currently in use were selected from classic routines, and there is much these British students have yet to learn. Learning about the classic techniques will help deepen their understanding of the 12 designated techniques. Ishido sensei is full of praise for their ambition.
I think they're doing a good job. They take the training very seriously. They understand the fundamental structure of Jodo and know how to handle the staff.
The training session finishes after 2.5 hours packed full of advice, and the students take tea together with their instructor.
Do you always take tea together? Yes, this is what we always do. Although some of our members are on a diet.
Lucy and Aurélien are enjoying their life in Japan, and we asked them to explain the appeal of Jodo.
I don't know, I've kind of found through both EI and Jo that you become much more aware of your body and your movements, and I have a lot more control over not just my movements, but probably my emotions as well now, and a great number of friends who I've met through Jodo. So
you start university, you finish your course, and you stop. Most people. So after that, you go find a job. But in Jodo, there is no end point. It's just you can just keep going, and you keep learning stuff. You never stop learning, and that is very, very rare, I think.
So Nicholas, you must be interested in trying Jodo now.
Not really, but
Yes,
I
why
happen
not?
to have a staff here.
Well, why not?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Right, give it a try.
Please teach me something.
yes, I'll just take you through the first one we just demonstrated.
Yes, please.
So we start with the bow. So we push the top of the Jo into the shoulder,
Yep.
30 degrees, and up again, bringing the Jo back up. He then comes into distance, and once he starts cutting, you're going to take hold of with the left hand and hit to the side of his head. Then you take off the left thumb, rotate the Jo down the side of your body, bring your right hand to the end, lower the left hand, and strike to his solar plexus. You then bring it up to the eyes, wait for him to bring the sword down, then pull through, bring the left hand to the left leg, change the left hand, change the top hand, and bring the Jo forward till it comes to the center, and then step feet together. And back, left, right, left. Would you like to have a go at normal speed?
Sure. I feel the pressure that I have to do it, right? Okay. Hey! Hey!
To the center. Well done. And back.
Aha! Os!
How was it? This was your first time to experience Jodo, right?
Yeah, that was first time. That was really exciting. I mean, there were so many things I had to try and remember at the same time, so I didn't get the feeling of actually fighting.
You couldn't.
No, because when he
Too
kept
much in
stepping,
your mind.
He came in closer, right? So I was
Right.
like, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? And I was like, oh, step to the side.
How did he do first? This was
Well,
his
very
first time.
good for your first time, very good.
Okay, okay. So as we saw in the video, you're now learning the classical kata, the formal routines. So how many classical kata in your school?
We have 68.
Wow.
different kata.
68, and you're gonna show us some.
Yes,
right?
just 2 today.
Ooh,
Have you mastered all 68?
No way.
Oh, okay.
all
Even
right.
at fourth dan, they haven't mastered all of them.
I know.
Oh.
Okay, so please.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Yay!
So that was the classical kata?
Those are two of them.
That was amazing. Why did you start off by putting them on the floor like that?
Because we do a formal bow and we leave the weapons where they are, come away to a non-confrontational distance.
I see, I see.
For me, it looked like initially when you put them down, it's like, okay, now let's just go and grab it. Get it the first one. I'm gonna get the best one.
I guess not.
No.
Right. What's in your mind when you're doing all this?
Not much.
Not much?
Not much. They say the best way to perform is to not think about what you're doing.
Same with you?
It has to be completely natural. It has to be complete and utter, naturally responsive to what the other person's doing. You shouldn't be thinking about what you're doing next.
So is that same as karate?
That's the same in karate. Yeah.
Right.
Because you practice it so many times. You go over and over and over and again. So the response is natural. So you don't think about it. You know when she steps in how she's going to attack, or he steps in and how she's going to, or he attacks. And that response is just in a form. So the thing is that they have also 68 formal katas that they have to remember, right? But for fighting, we have the same. We have a certain set of rules and a certain set of techniques that we use, right? And we use that as, just sets, basically. So when someone does a jab, for example, you low kick, or someone does a 1-2, you do like a body shot or something like that. They come together like that.
Right. So what are your future goals?
Future goals? Well, we can never become perfect at practicing this martial art. It's a lifetime of practice. So I just want to be a bit better than I was today. So I'm working towards that.
Yeah, it's that constant search for, not perfection because that's unachievable, but trying to get as good as you can, just to maximize how many techniques you can do as well as you can.
Wow.
Never stop learning.
Yeah. When I heard you say, what are your future goals, I thought, is there any wedding plans going on?
Ooh, good question.
It's a natural question.
Right.
Do I have to answer it? I actually have a more serious question. In the forms, in the kata's competitions, right? What is the criteria that you get judged on?
Sharpness, actual fighting, whether it would actually work, whether you're responding to what is going on and not preempting.
There's also a measure of correctness of technique as well, because all the forms that we do in competitions are those set by the Kendo Federation. So there's a set number of sort of boxes that you have to tick, and for it to be valid. And then, of course, you can throw in fighting and feeling and everything.
Right.
Probably a little bit like, gymnastics maybe? Setting certain criteria, they have to have, certain techniques done down properly, right?
So we took an in-depth look at Jodo today. How was it?
I thought it was fantastic.
All right.
I was really surprised. Everything is so different for me. Like, the distance from, fighting with your hands and fighting with the stick. Wow.
So thank you so much for joining us. And we'll
Thank
see you
you.
again
Thank you
on
guys.
Sports Japan.